There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Colonia, at least, for the 1118 people. Well, and 17, I guess I count as one of them, who took the fleet carrier with me out to Colonia. I'm just gonna get myself some water. And, I think tonight, I'm gonna go and unlock some engineers. As I assume a lot of you are doing as well tonight. And we're gonna do another trip to Colonia. I'm not even back yet. I don't think I'm gonna fly a fleet carrier to Colonia anytime soon again. Not that I didn't enjoy this, but it is a lot of planning and a lot of hours of jumping and a lot of fuel to go through. I'm just gonna get my... Alright, there we go. Full HD world. Gotta love it. Almost. Anyway, plan for the night is straightforward. I'm just gonna run through the checklist, and I'm gonna get my engineers unlocked. So I think we're just gonna dive right into that. And then we're just gonna take it from there. So let's jump over and let's take a look at the checklist. So this is my checklist. I think I actually want to start with Petra, just for good measures. We're just gonna go through Nara as well, because Galaxy. Oh, they move things around in Nara, and I can't find my way around. Here we go. Engineers. Petra. What does she do? And what do I have on this ship that I could potentially engineer where I have the stuff for it? Like the thrusters of this is not engineered. I pretty much only, this is a very, very under-engineered ship. This is why I'm bringing it, because it's a good, we can see life support is not engineered. There's a lot of stuff here that's not engineered, so I can always just engineer this if I want to. So I can go like life support. Does she do life support? Seeker missiles, point defense missiles. She does armor and hull reinforcement and heat sinks. Would I have enough for heavy duty armor? No, I don't. Yeah, dethrusters on the cutters, blasphemy. I know. But I think I just gotta figure out what I want to engineer on her. Maybe we're gonna, you know what? Let's just get it unlocked and then let's figure that out later. What I'm gonna unlock, and then we're gonna figure that out afterwards. I think, because I don't think I have. No, I have nothing on this. We can always go fit like a few. We can always fit like a few point defense or something like that, and all point defense heat sinks. And I really didn't. I see heat sinks with like that. I think I can do those quite a few times. Yeah. So I think that's what I will do actually. I'll go and fit some heatsink launchers on a ship and just engineer a few heatsink launchers with ammo capacity, because those you always need at some point. So those are nice to just have lying around. And you can see I can craft this 95 times, so I can have plenty of those, and I'm going to use that to unlock her. So that's going to be the plan. Okay. Let's go and let's just check. First, let's just check the fleet carrier, because what I want to do first is I just want to go and check if people have already bought the cells that are set up for sale. How many have they bought? Priority cells. So they're all gone at the fleet carrier already. So luckily, I brought my own. As you can see, I have stored some in my own inventory, but people already bought them up. But what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take just the stuff we need right now. Meaning I'm going to store the osmium, and I'm going to store the escape pods. Yeah, I set them up right after we arrived, and they, yeah, I told people to bring their own, so Okay. I'm just thinking, because should just go to Petra, get those... Yeah, let's do that. I'm just thinking, yeah, okay. Let's go to her, get her unlocked, and then get back and swap into something a little bit nicer to fly, where you don't need 200 tons of cargo. So, Petra. Where is she? He is in that system. Let's go and get her unlocked. Yeah, there's plenty of other fleet carriers around that still has cells for sale, so you can go and you can pick them up. If you want to. How much fuel did my carrier consume to my trip to Colonia? I think we consumed in the vicinity of like just over 5,000.
Ship departing. Maintain a controlled speed until clear. Landing gear retracted.
Oh, it's a beautiful view here, isn't it? Yeah, and again, it's a cutter with D-rated thrusters, unengineered D-rated thrusters even, and we're gonna go planet-side landing now. That's gonna be fun.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, not 25,000 tons. About 5,000 tons of fuel.
4, 3, 2.
Ish. And we're probably gonna consume this approximately the same back, and we're gonna spend a little bit on the trips out to the little bonus excursions. I think in total we're gonna be spending around 12,000 tons of fuel. 11, 12,000, that's something like that. It's okay. It was a really fun trip out there. I really enjoyed that. Was really, really fun. And having everybody in chat doing the honks. And we lost a few people along the way. But most of the time people could catch up. Because it is faster to fly manually. So in most cases when people fall off the carrier and they miss the lockdown, they can fly back and they can catch up to us. And just dock on the carrier again. So they don't have to fly manually. But there was a few guys that we lost along the way where we had to stop and give them a few minutes to catch up so they could actually get back on the carrier again. They didn't have to fly manually all the way to Colonia. Oh, John, thanks a lot for becoming a Patreon. Awesome. I don't know if I mean I know about the where you can mine Osmium out here, but I already have Osmium on my fleet carrier. I'm just gonna go and pick it up from there, and that should be fine. Was Jack still? I haven't been to Jack Station yet. So far, I've just undocked my carrier basically after we arrived. Yeah, I did watch your livestream, Dongle, when you missed the lockdown, when all of a sudden the fleet carrier was full and then you couldn't get into solo and all of a sudden things was just locked. How far from Colonia is the 11G planet? I think it's like 2,400, 2,500, maybe 2,600, something like that. It's not terribly far. It's definitely within reach where you can fly yourself if you don't want to go on the excursions if the times don't fit. Planet of Death is even closer. That's like 600 light years. It's basically around the corner. Oh, look at those rings. Those are really, really, like, transparent rings. But the reason why I think, like, the Planet of Death is nice, both of the situations are planets where you can very easily lose your ship. And that's why I do carrier trips out there, so that if people go there and they lose their ship and explode, then they wake up on the carrier and not back in Colonia. Yeah, okay, so we have the numbers there in chat. The 11G planet is 2,300 and World of Death is 610. So, really not too bad. Definitely doable in a regular jump ship, but of course the benefit of taking the carrier out there is if you lose your ship, you will wake up in the system and not back in Colonia.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, gravity is already at 0.13, so it's relatively high gravity. So we're going to be careful here, especially with our heavy cutter with poor engines. How much my carrier charging me weekly? I think my carrier is charging me like 23, 24, that kind of thing.
Enjoy your stay, Commander.
It's a very big station for an engineering base. Is a fleet carrier worth it for me? Absolutely, 100%. Does that apply to everybody? Probably not.
Request approved. Please head directly for Bay 13.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, it's probably going to be a bit more this week because I've done a lot of jumps. So it's probably going to be more like 30 million this week. But normally it's not bad. I mean, go out and mine a few hours and you have enough for a month.
3,000 meters from touchdown.
Okay, where's pad 13? It's that one's the closest.
You are approved for automated docking.
I forgot I had a docking computer on this. I don't trust the docking computer. Could you stop? Can let it take the auto dock the rest of the way.
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is on the ground.
Yeah, I could turn it off in the modules, but
We're pleased to have you, Commander.
it's okay. Ta-ta! She is unlocked. She says, you return. This is the first time this character is here. Okay, I gotta come back to her later. But for now, we're just gonna get back to Colonia and get into a more comfortable ship to fly. Not that there's anything wrong with the cutter, but with this spec this cutter is set up with, it's not the most Not the most pleasant ship to fly around in.
Vessel is free. Take care when
Come on. So we can just go to our little checklist here and say we have given those 200 tons. So I think we're just going to start. Let's actually start with this one. Become allied with the Colonia Council and collect the 100,000 credits and bounties. And then there's fix Melbrand, because let's just start from the top and fix him.
Starport restrictions lifted. This is traffic operations signing off.
Can we get that above the horizon so I don't have to super cruise first? That's probably gonna take a while, I think, so we're just gonna take it straight into super cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Why did not pin a blueprint? I'll come back and pin a blueprint later, because I need to fit some heat sinks to engineer to level her up first. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
I just want to get rid of those cells because they are so annoying to fly around with. But now that those are out of the way, I can begin to focus on other things. Okay, so let's think, what are we going to do? We're going to collect bounties.
Ready to engage. 4, 3,
There we go. Did she not sell heat sinks? Oh, I actually didn't check. Should have done that. Yes, that's a good idea, Marco. I'll definitely do that as soon as I land again. Set up some... Jesus, there's a lot of carriers here already. Where's my carrier? There it is. Hey, we have... Shane? Is that how you pronounce it? I think. Thanks a lot for becoming a Patreon as well. But you know, I can actually do this remotely while we fly. Carrier management. Let's just set up a buy order. We're gonna buy them. I don't know how many we're gonna need. Just gonna buy them at galactic average. Just gonna set up the maximum buy order I can. There we go. So now you can go ahead and you can sell your cells to the fleet carrier if you have spares. And I think what I'll do is... I think let's just dock at Jack Station and see if we can't pick up some missions for the Colonia Council. And hopefully it's going to be something involving like shoot down some pirates kind of missions. I don't know what kind of missions they have. You know what? Detour. Where's Jack Station? Gonna flip this thing around. We're gonna take a detour to Jack Station first before we go to the carrier, because I want to see what kind of missions they have so I can select a ship appropriately. I may have some exploration data. I don't think I have a lot. I haven't stocked up a whole lot of it. I was planning just to run some missions when I got out here. Yeah, I know it's not controlled by them, but they are in the system, so they should also be offering missions there. Yeah, so they are in the system, so they do have a mission boat there. Yeah, but I don't know how much data I have. Again, I haven't really stockpiled a lot of data for this, since I was just planning to go and run missions out here. Also, I haven't really looked at what exactly materials I needed. Just hope that I had enough, and then I think they have traders out here, so I can cross-trade materials if I end up not having what I need. But we'll figure that out as we go along. Just yeah, you don't. If you sell your exploration data to, you need to sell it to a station that is owned by the faction you want an increase with. Do I give rights on your carrier to Colonia? Well, we had over 11. As Dunkelor said, we have over 1,100 people on the carrier. It's not like a taxi service back and forth. I do a lot. This is a one-way, like not a one-way. It's a one-time offer. Once I'm back at the bubble, I don't think I gotta send my carrier out there again for the foreseeable future. But there are many other places where you can get, like, if you go to the Fleet Carriers Owners Club, their Discord server, you're pretty sure you can find people going back and forth to Colonia you can hitch a ride on. Yeah, the trip out there is free. The return trip is not. No, of course I'll be flying people back again. Gonna be flying back on Monday. Jesus, this takes a long time. Oh, there we go. Look away for a second and you overshoot. How long does it take for a carrier to reach Colonia? 15 hours of constant jumping. So you need to sit there for 15 hours and click jump, jump, jump every 20 minutes. That's why I split it up over 2 days, so that you can do it a little. And it took a little longer. I think we spent 16 something because we spent some time sitting still, waiting for people who fell off along the way. But yeah, if you do it efficiently, you can do it in 15 hours. Hello, Jack Station. Hello, Fleet Carrier. Oh, do we have a light goal to celebrate the astounding numbers of? No, we actually haven't set a light goal yet, but we probably should. Where should we go? What should we go for today? Normally we set it around like 400. I should make this auto dock, I guess. 1,000. I don't think we're gonna be able to reach 1,118, which is the official number of people who joined, but let's go with 450 today. I think you guys can do 450. So as always, if we reach 400, yeah, let's go. Let's set a little high today. Look at all the landing pads. If we reach 450 likes on today's live stream, I will set up a discount code on the merch store, so you guys can go and get yourself like mugs, t-shirt, hoodies, beanies, caps, all kinds of good stuff with a 10% discount. Black Magic, if you use a neutron plotter, you could be even quicker. Yeah, but you can't use neutron stars in the fleet carrier. The question was how long it takes a fleet carrier to reach. Let's see what the Colonia Council has in terms of missions. Great. I have a follow-on mission. How do I have a follow-on mission? Will you look at that actually? That's actually interesting. This mission is to transport progenerator cells and 3,000 of them. So if you're actually short, you could go and you could pick up this mission and then abandon it. You would take a hit with your reputation with the Colonia Council, but you would get the cells. And I think you can hand in stolen items. Maybe. So we have some of these like kill known pirates kind of missions, right? And this one, for instance, reputation 5 pluses. So this is really good. And it's just go kill a pirate. I think I'm gonna accept that. And this one here only gives us +2 rep, but since we're doing it anyway. No, these missions are these are hunting known pirates, right? It's not a wet work job. Still haven't handed in my picked up my bounties. Killing known terrorists, killing known terrorists. So this is like not piracy jobs. This is fine. Okay, let's take those two. Let's get the cucumber and let's go and kill some pirates. It will also be a good way to go and get a get a few bounty vouchers. That's fine.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Oops. Oh.
Taking damage.
Oops. Little high in the slot there. Alright, let's find my fleet carrier and let's head in that direction. Let's swap out for the Corvette and go kill some stuff. Drunk driving? Yeah, something along those lines.
Drive charging. 4, 3,
Oops. And now we just have to get out of this gravity well again, which is always fun. What does D2EA even mean? Down to Earth Astronomy, like the name of the channel. What is my favorite ship? That depends what I'm doing. If I'm mining, I think I like the cutter, at least on laser mining. Core mining, I'm more into the clipper combat, I like the corvette. Just for general, like moving stuff around, just moving myself around, I prefer the Crate Phantom. Drinking, just water, just normal water, nothing fancy. For mill, why pin specialized instead of rapid charge? Specialized because it has less heat, so it's better for PvE. If you're more into PvP, then you can go in and pin rapid charge. But if you like to do PvE, then generally you want to use specialized instead. How many of the new frameshift drive I'm going to build? I already have 2. And I'm probably gonna make at least 1 more. I have 1 in storage that I'm not using at the moment, but I'm probably gonna make at least 1 more, so that I can. Because I have to do a video on it to showcase how you unlock it, or unlock it, how you buy it. Will Commander's Toolbox Engineering Guide be updated with Colonia engineers at some point? That guide, maybe, I don't know. The thing is, they're kind of separate going out here. They would probably have to write a separate guide for the Colonia engineers, because the guides are kind of working that you're jumping and doing multiple tasks at the same time to unlock the ones in the bubble. But since you're going out here at some point, you would probably want to have those as a separate guide. We could also go, if we are really... I don't know how far we'll get with these missions. We probably won't get all the way up to Allied. But we could go and do some exploration. We could go and do some more missions. I mean, since they have these... I think these missions are pretty fun. You can do them relatively quickly, and it's a good way to level up. And we're gonna get the bounty vouchers that we need for Mel as well, while we're at it. So that's perfect. Go full throttle now. Yeah, exploration might be the fastest way, but I don't want to go and do explorations now.
We have a number of services available.
Our carrier, I think that would be my carrier, thank you very much. Nanulf, I think. Thanks a lot for becoming a Patreon.
Permission granted. Check your landing pad assignment.
What is the difference between strip down and mass manager? Strip down makes the frameshift drive lighter.
That's an affirmative.
Whoa.
Keep doing, Commander.
Sorry. Strip down makes...
Landing gear deployed.
Let's just auto land this, I think. There we go. Strip down makes the frameshift drive itself lighter, where mass manager allows it to allow the frameshift drive to better carry heavier ships. So it just makes you jump longer. Yeah, everybody can dock at the carrier. That's how I got over 1,000 people flown out here. They docked here. Okay. Cucumber. Let's go, Cucumber. So, where do we have missions? We have missions in 2 systems. And we're just gonna go to the first one. No, Robert. On grade 5 frame shift drives or higher, use Mass Manager, but everything under you use deep charge instead of strip down. Strip down, you should rarely use strip down on your frame shift drives, I think. I'm not gonna say never. There's probably gonna be some weird edge cases where it actually makes sense, but. Can you dock in solo mode? You can dock in any mode you like. You can dock if you're playing Xbox. You can dock if you're playing PC, PlayStation, solo, open, private groups. That's up to you. All works. First of all, thanks a lot for the super chat. And Commander Deisman, I think. That's how it's pronounced. Thanks a lot for the donation as well. Oh, landing gear. Aha. Did you stay up all night and stay seated at your computer for over 12 hours? No. That's why I split up the trip. The split. Remember, I'm in Denmark, so all the jumping was done. For me, it started at 9 a.m. in the morning, and we were done at around 6 p.m. in the afternoon. So that was doing a normal work day, and since I'm working remotely anyway, I just had my main computer running, and I would just sit and click every 20 minutes, which go next system, next system, next system. Mordak, thanks a lot for becoming a member. And welcome to the channel. Hack Target. Hack target? No, we're just gonna go kill someone, right? I think we're just gonna go and scan the nav beacon instead. If this was even the right mission. Hold on, let's see. Let's see, is this one? Ah, it was this one. Say we should hack it to get the target location. But normally, we can fight him anyway. Target will be in another system. Okay, let's see. Sometimes it's enough just to scan the nav beacon. You'll get it anyway. I don't think I have an SLV on this one. No, I don't. Ah. Kyle, also, thanks a lot for becoming a patron. Wow, I overshot this by a lot. Yeah, I can scan it with your ship. I know, I'm just gonna go and poke my nose right up into the array and then scan it from there. Okay, maybe that wasn't enough, but then we're just gonna go and scan that thing so we can get the target location. Please don't be like a gazillion. There it is. Yes, we're in Colonia right now, and as you can see, Colonia is, well, there's the bubble, there's Colonia, so we're quite a bit closer, but still not at the core. Interface with the thermal attached to a hub access terminal. Okay. Most of the time when you get these missions, you just go here, kill this guy, and most of the time they actually come looking for you. If you don't have prismatics unlocked, should I go with bioweaves or regular 5As on my fertile lands? And what modifications? Thanks. Oh, that depends what you're using it for. If you're gonna do like normal combat, then you can use either. You can do a bioweave build, that could definitely work. And if you're gonna go bioweaves, again, I do recommend that you use some high resistance. Why is it not text speak? If you don't have, oh right, that was that message. Okay. I do recommend that you then go with some relatively high resistances and fast charge. And the problem with that is that your shields does not recharge when you take damage. So if you take damage, you are not going to recharge your shield. So that's going to take, I think it's 2 seconds after you stop taking damage before you take damage again, before you begin recharging again. So you need to really try to use your maneuverability to avoid incoming damage at all costs if you're flying bioweaves, so that you can benefit from that recharge for as much time as possible. But if you are going to put it on a fertile land, which is a pretty maneuverable ship, that should be doable. But you just need to work that into your flying, that you can't just sit in front of it and just take it as you would in bigger ships if you're flying bioweaves. But again, the benefit is also that bioweaves use a lot less power, so you will have more power to run the weapons. I don't think I've had the Cucumber planet side for, I don't even know. But it's been a long time since I had this thing planet side.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright, while we're doing this, let's just quickly make a fire group for this. Is it the data link scanner we need? I think it's the data link scanner we need, so we're just going to make a separate fire group. There we go. How's gravity? Gravity is really low, so that's good. Oh, that came out quick. Wow. Cheers for the lift here, Astro. Here's some fuel money. Thank you, BB. Okay, let's get close and see if we can find that system defense and a sidewinder. They're probably gonna complain as we go closer.
Warning. You have entered a trespass zone.
We have entered a trespass zone. Yes, I know. It's fine. Where is the terminal? Oh, is that it? Is that it there? Yeah.
Bounty incurred.
Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Incoming mission critical message.
There we go. Thank you very much. I'll be out of your hair now.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Ah, right. Need to wait for my frameshift drive to come back online.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. Gotta find this still a factor and pay off that bounty later. So. System. Haha, we got a system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, how much did we get in terms of fines? I don't know. And this is not a fine, this is actually a bounty. I got 1,300 credit bounty.
Objective detected. Incoming mission critical.
Mission objective detected. I like that. Oh, there we go. Let's go. And we can clear that fire group again. Hey, Dungle! Wow! You don't need that. But thank you. Wait, he's service side is like... Wait. Was this the system where the other mission was? Ah, both my target and the other mission is here. Okay, that's right. Like, why is it sending me surface side again, not server side? But that's of course because the other scan hacking thing we need to do is in this system as well. So we actually need that fire group again. At a data link scanner. Gravity. Gravity is fine. Let's just... Mission objective detected. Yes. Let's make some more people angry at us, shouldn't we? What's the name of the two targets we're hunting anyway? Seppi and Aiden. Seppi and Aiden, okay.
Warning. You have entered a trespass zone. Power plant capacity exceeded.
Operational terminal. There it is. Hello, little base. Don't mind me.
Incoming mission critical message.
And did manage to get out before it turned into a bounty.
Bounty incurred.
Okay, so now we have a new system for that guy, but we still have a mission. So he's over there, but we still have a target we need to find in this system.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, so now we're just gonna find whoever's in this system. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna head in and scan the nav beacon. And that should do it for us, unless we can spot him or her in space. Then sometimes we get them to interdict us. So let's just have a quick look. What kind of things? We have nothing on radar right now. Honk. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, as always, guys, remember, if you are enjoying the live stream and if you are enjoying your time in Colonia, if you're with me out here, then I would really appreciate if you would give the stream a like. It helps a lot with that YouTube algorithm. And as always, I think, was it 400 this time? Yeah, I think 400. If we reach 400 likes in this live stream, then I will set up a discount code for you guys on the merch store, so you get yourself some merchandise on the cheap. And of course, as always, you can now find a whole host of links in chat for what Don Glory posted, both for our Discord server, where you can find more information about the Colonia trip. If you are with us and you are not on the Discord, I highly recommend that, since a lot of information are given there as things progress. And also, if I'm doing future trips, I'll also be sure to announce it there, as well as in Hello Dave on Mondays. Can we make a honking goose mug? You know what? It wouldn't actually be a bad idea. I am working on a D2A North Star mock, but it could be fun to take the goose and put that on there as well. Maybe do a little redesign then. Stuart, thanks a lot. Wow, for becoming a Patreon too. Awesome, all the guys today. I don't know. I mean, either I could do it as part of a North Star mock, put like a honking goose in there, or maybe do a You could always do like a friendship drive charging and then like honk honk underneath it or something with goops or something like that. I don't know. It would be really silly, but I don't know. I have to throw some ideas around, see what I can come up with. Okay, now we have a few targets here. Diamondbacks. It doesn't seem like the ship I would expect a known terrorist to be flying. Problem is I'm wanted in the system, so I probably shouldn't be hanging around the nav beacon for too long. So, what do we got?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Target body Diva's Mines. Diva's Mines. So is that the station? Please tell me don't have to go into the actual station and shoot him inside the station area. That would really suck. For the people asking if I'm going to make more Colonia trips, not in the near future. I'm probably going to do more trips, but they may not, or they will probably not be to Colonia. I have other destinations in mind first I want to do. Whether I'm going to go back, I don't know, but I'm not planning on it currently. However, there are many other fleet carriers going back and forth between the Bubble and Colonia all the time, so if you need a ride, I recommend you go and look it up at something like the Fleet Carrier Owners Club. And try to hitch a ride there. How do you like a stream? You can't like streams on Twitch. That's a YouTube thing. But you can follow over on Twitch, which I can see you already have. So thanks a lot for that. Yeah, that is one confusing missions, I agree. Normally these missions like go to the system, there's a signal source, you drop into the signal source, you shoot the target, and you're done. But I guess they do it a little differently out here in this part of the galaxy. That's why I thought I took it, because I thought, okay, go to a system, shoot one ship, and then move on to the next system, shoot another ship, and we're done. I don't know why this is so weird. But we're gonna go and see what happens. That's probably our target.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Nope, it's not. So now what? DBX? Nope, that's not it either.
Cannot comply.
I don't think he's here. Nope, that's not him. Yeah, but that pointed to the planet. I did see there was a signal there, but that pointed on the planet itself, not... It wasn't the signal source, but let's go back out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, head to Beagle Point. See? That just points to the planet itself. Okay, let's try just to fly around here, see if a signal source spawn or something. This is a weird, weird mission. What is it? What's the actual mission has to say? There's no targets and like no ships flying around here. What? So we found the signal source, but it is nowhere near the target body we were sent to. What? Go home, Elite. You're drunk. Yeah, I should have just gone. I should just go like scan 2 systems and collect 3 million exploration data. But I guess this is more fun. This has turned out to be quite a bit of a hassle. Now we have a bounty and everything, and we need to find a interstellar factor. Like, I mean, is there even anything out there where it's sending us? What is this system even? Look, that's where our signal is. We just jump here to the star. So we are here, right? And it sends us here. There's no planet there. There's nothing. It's just out in the middle of nowhere. But... yeah, I think somebody, like, I think the array we had gave us bogus data. Is data worth more if sold far away from the scan? Yes, up to a point. I can't remember how far that is. But there's like a limit, I think. Or is it? No, hold on. I'm thinking about... No, sorry. I'm thinking rare commodities. Because rare commodities increase in price the further you go. Up to, I think, is it 60 light years or something? If you're further away than 60 light years, then it doesn't increase anymore. But yeah, that's rare goods I'm thinking about. I think for exploration data, there's just a limit for how close you can be. So you can't sell data if you're 20 light years. Yeah, so you can't sell data if you're within 20 light years of the body or the system you scanned. So you have to go further away, but it doesn't increase in price. That was that way around. This turned out to be way more time-consuming than I thought it would be.
Thanks for hosting the Colonia field trip.
65 Duckster, thanks a lot for the donation. And you're very welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Now, if this is one of those targets that just runs away as soon as they see you, this is gonna be... Sometimes these targets in these missions, as soon as they take a little bit of hull damage, they just begin to run. And it's so annoying. And depending on what they're flying, because the Corvette is not the fastest ship. But I might just have to sub-target engines. No, I don't have to slow down, actually. We speed up now because we're in the blue. Go. Okay. Where is he? Is that it? System defense? Nope. Terrorist? Probably the Corvette, I would guess. Hey, you just chaff all you like. Oh, I should have brought Howard. I forgot Howard. Give a little tap there. And a little ram again. Boom. Target destroyed. Did you drop anything good? Refined focus crystals are fine. Nah. Kill this little poor sidewinder. Put it out of its misery. There we go. Yeah, that didn't bring limpets either, that's fine. Okay. So we got that. Which is a plus. So now let's go and let's shoot the next guy. No, the Sidewinder isn't even a mission target, I know. Killed anyway. It was wounded. I haven't been playing too much with Howard, so I can't remember what rank he is. Oh, we can't see it when we're in. That doesn't work. See, now I'm not trusting your, like. See, again, it's pointing me to a planet, but there's the mission signal source, so we're gonna go to that instead. This is a threat too. I just want to check Howard here. So you can see he's now a master of combat. Power to systems? Yeah, we can power up systems, that's okay. I think we have plenty of shields for this little encounter. Limpets ain't weightless. No, limpets are far from weightless. They definitely have mass. What does my commander look like? Hold on. Wait, who's interdicting me now? Mamba. You know what, Mamba? I'm just gonna drop here because I don't want that Mamba to pull me too far away from... Hey, is that actually our guy? No, it's not. What do you want? I mean, if you're not gonna shoot, I am. Nothing? Oh, he's running, isn't he? Come on, hit his drives. Ah, he jumped. Too fast. Frameshift drive.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Did I just get a... Did I just become wounded in the system? Oh, we're wounded before.
Incoming mission critical message.
No, okay, I just was wounded before. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Mission successful. Shipping lanes. Okay, great. I know. How long does it take me to get tired while playing Elite? How long can I... Is it comfortable to you to stop without playing? I don't know. System novice, system defense. Let's see what we have here. It's probably that guy, right? Let's just confirm the target before we open fire.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Come on. So he's doing a good job of keeping out of my cone of fire.
Frameshift charge detected.
See? No, you're not. You are not going anywhere. I hate when they try to run.
Objective complete.
There we go.
Destroyed.
Oh, probably stole my weapons while we set destination. Back to Colonia.
Frameshift drive charging.
Check our list here. So that should be taken care of. We keep the bounty vouchers there.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, it was supposed to be a simple mission, and this has taken us... Yeah, way too long. So, unless they have something that we know are gonna be really, really simple missions... I'm just gonna go and find... And it's probably not even enough to get us all the way to Allied. We need to be Allied, right? Yeah. So I think what I'll do instead is we'll handle the missions, and then we're just gonna go and scan a few systems. Just jump to get an exploration ship, go out, jump, scan a few systems, hopefully find something half decent. You just need friendly. Oh, okay. I might make friendly with the... I had that 5+ one, the other one is 2, so I have 7 pluses for reputation. So that might actually be doable. Okay, I might have made a mistake then in my spreadsheet here, on my little checklist. I wrote allied, but it may be that it's just friendly. Can we maybe check real quick? Because the Colonia Council invited you. Okay. Okay, people got it with friendly. Okay, we only need friendly, then it's more likely we're gonna be able to make it with these 2 missions. Okay, let's see. I don't think we're gonna make allied, but we might make friendly. Was it the Dover engine that had interstellar factors, so we can go and get rid of that bounty? Yeah, I thought it was allied too, but people are saying we only need friendly. We'll see, because I'm gonna hand in the 2 missions now and see what happens. Lots of ships flying around here. I'm just thinking what modules I should upgrade. Come on. But we'll look at that when we actually have it. What is it he's doing? I didn't write that in the spreadsheet. I have to go and look that up on my on the Discord. Said that can I get a ride back on the bubble? Yeah, I mean we're departing on Monday morning, so if you just dock, remember that it's not gonna be in the bubble in the Colonia area Sunday evening, as we're heading out to the 11G planet. But if you dock on the carrier, then for sure. Oh, where's my dock landing pad? There it is. If you just make sure you're on board on time, then you're more than welcome to fly with us back to the bubble. Again, we're going to depart on Monday, and we're going to be back on Tuesday, back at the bubble on Tuesday. Okay. Reputation, 5 pluses.
Incoming message.
that sent us up. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Engineer invitation contract. Yeah, you can see there, this is only friendly. Okay. So we just need reputation right now, so I'm just gonna go and grab the money since we don't have a dedicated one. Oh, we didn't make friendly. Okay, we're gonna make the rest with just scanning a few ships. Let's go and get rid of our bounty first. Not ships, sorry, scanning a few systems. Now where's that mega ship?
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Okay, now let's just get out of the station first, and then let's just quickly look. I just want to see if they had interstellar factors at the Dover engine. No! Beluga, no! Ah! Well, that went well. Hey, the worst thing is just when you're going in through a mail slot, you see a beluga coming in the other way. It's like, no, beluga, go away. Interstellar factors at the Dover engine, indeed.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, that's right. I did notice that during your live stream, Dongle, that people were really surprised about the like the sheer range we can get out of a beluga without actually refueling at all. That thing has a pretty good fuel tank for its size. You can get some distance in that. All these gas giants and their gravity wells. Oh, whoa, that was a little close. You know what I wish you could do? I wish there was a filter option to only show your own fleet carrier. That would be so useful. You could just filter out everybody else's fleet carriers. We will see. Maybe I have some exploration data. I don't know. I don't think I do. Because I was... Yeah, no, because I self-destructed my ship just before we left, and I haven't undocked... I was flying around recording some B-roll, and part of that was self-destructing my ship. Multiple times. So I would have lost any exploration data there. And then right after I was done recording the B-rolls, I docked up, and I haven't left the... ship, so I shouldn't have any exploration data.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Dove engine. Dove engine, yeah, that's right. But we're just gonna check for good measures. I might have forgotten it. I might have some for just like discovering systems and stuff like that, yeah. How do I have 1 point? Oh, of course, it's just for like the random scans you get even inside the hangar when you're locked in doing a fleet carrier trip. And this is owned by the Colonia Council. Well, that should maybe push me over the limit.
Incoming message.
Now friendly. Nice. Find some bounties. There we go. Gonna keep these for now, because we need to hand some of them in. But did that mean I then got the invite, or do I actually have to go and pick up that mission now? That's not where I've been spending so much time in the fleet carrier management interface that just like by pure muscle memory I go straight to that whenever I go in there. No, I think I need to go and pick up that mission. Yeah, check the mission board here. Engineer invitation contract. Accept. Deliver data to whatever station there. Okay. How big is that station? And is it a large landing pad? Okay, before we do that, actually, let's just think before we head out and complete that mission, because what is it we need? I'll see your message in a bit, Dungle. Recommended pins. Okay, so he needs the shield cell banks. Okay, do we have the materials to do the shield cell banks while we're out here, or do we just need to pin it? So right now we're working on Mel Brandon, and he has shield cell banks. Shield cell banks. I'm just gonna check those two blueprints. I think I have the specialized. I should have enough for specialized. Yes, so you can see here the specialized here. So I have 2 shield cell banks on this ship already, so it'd be perfect if I could use this to go down to Mill and get those engineered up. But I'm just gonna check the system that we're going to. What was the name of it again? Okma. The system Okma. Okay, and we need to go to that station which has a large landing pad, so that's fine. So we can do that. Oh, hold on, what else does he need? What else does he need? Before we go, checklist. Right, he needs the bounty vouchers. So we can actually complete him now in this ship. That's perfect. Why does it have a mission target there?
Ship released. Engines engaged. Scan detected.
Yeah, scan me all you want. I have no bounties. I have done nothing bad. Wrong system. No. Okma, right? We're going to the system. Deliver data to Whirling Station in the Okma system. This is the Ogmar system. Good day, sir. Love your content. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just confused why I have 2 mission markers. I think I only have 1 mission. It's for the finished mission. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be in my... Oh, at least it's close. And how many times could I do that? Blueprint is specialized. We can do that 110 times. Zoom in a bit here, you can see. So that should be plenty, I would say, to upgrade 2 shield cell banks. And hopefully those 2 shield cell banks is also enough to get him upgraded as well. How difficult is it to financially maintain a carrier? That depends how much you play. You could probably expect that you're going to be paying in the vicinity of like 20 to 25 million a week to keep it up and running, plus fuel, plus maintenance costs for jumps. It's 100,000 credits per jump you do. Mel is over there. Okay, that's why it shows up, because it's probably going to be deliver this and then go there. Fair enough. But again, let's say that you do a few jumps and you just move it around the bubble, that kind of stuff, basically just use it as your own mobile base. You could probably expect, let's say, 25 million a week as a running cost. And again, do a little bit of mining and you have enough for, well, months. And again, I've made a lot of my money doing the when mining was really, really good. So I have like 14 billion credits, and that's going to keep me running for a substantial amount of time. Oh, noob hammers. I love noob hammers.
Core Dynamics, Mike Papa Alpha. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking.
How much credits should you save up before buying a fleet carrier? So it's 5 billion for the fleet carrier, plus let's say you want to have at least a year's worth of a year's worth of upkeep. So that's another 300 million. Plus you don't want to be completely broke, so you have you actually have some money to buy fuel for it and that kind of stuff. And if you still want to have some money left over for I don't know, buying new ships or whatever, I would say realistically save up 6 billion and then you should be okay. Oh right, you need to buy the you need to buy all the equipment for it as well, of course. Okay, hold on. Let's just quickly dock here and I'll show you. Dunkle, you know what we're doing now. Why didn't that land? That was perfect. There we go. What you're gonna do is you're gonna head over to Commander's... Wow. There we go. Commander's toolbox. Over here we have a fleet carrier calculator. You can't see it because it's behind my head, but you can also click there, fleet carrier calculator. And then you say you probably want the refuel, the repair, and the armory. I prefer to have a shipyard so I can store my ship. I prefer to have the outfittings. And if you want universal cartographies, that's the load I am running with. So now you can see here just the buy price with those modules is 3.8 billion credits. And here you can see your weekly upkeep. If you assume you're going to do, I don't know, 2 jumps a week maybe, then you could put that in there. And you can see here, if you want to, like for 1 year worth of upkeep, it's going to be... Alright, so per week, of course, it's kind of per month. It's 1.2 billion for a year worth of upkeep, plus that. So 6-7 billion if you want to have it running. So yeah, 7 billion if you want to have enough to run for a year, plus a little bit left over to buy fuel and to buy ships, that kind of stuff. So 7.5. No, you don't need a shipyard for personal storage, that's right, but... Okay, if it's solely your carrier, you can turn that off. If you don't need that, but I mean, I prefer to have it on. I know it's expensive and it costs a lot per month, but you can sit here, you can like figure out what you want. You might also, maybe you want to just buy it and then keep it suspended like that, so that you still have to buy it, but you don't pay as much upkeep for it because it's a suspended service, and then you can just enable it when you need it. Well, if you can go to a carrier administration system, then you can enable it. Or can you enable it remotely? I can't remember. But at least this is the load I'm running on my carrier. But you can sit there, you can play around, and you can see how much it's going to cost you per year, how much like room you're going to have, that kind of stuff. Okay, back to the game. Vicky says, how fast is your internet? Your page loads almost instantly. I have a 360 megabit connection up and down. Oh, yeah, they just want donations. Why didn't they want that, the Colonia council thing? Just, like, throw money at them. Here, have money, like me. Yes, welcome to join me at my page. We can discuss. Yes, I'm sure we can. Look at those jump patterns there. It's just a mess. There we go. Carl says, love your content. Thanks a lot for the super chat. I need to figure out why text-to-speak is not working for super chats. I need to get that to work. I mean, we actually... There has been considerations whether we should consider going with gigabit internet, but whoops. But it's really not needed. Like, the speed I have now is more than enough. It's to the point where when I upload videos to YouTube, it's done uploading before I'm done filling out the metadata. So, like, when I upload, then I can begin to fill out, you know, like, add extra things to the description if that's needed. Add a title, upload the thumbnail, add tags, and all that stuff to it. Before I'm done with all that typing, it's finished uploading the video. Okay. I think we can, Dongle. I still have, like... I have not even done with one engineer yet. But again, remember, guys, if we reach 400 likes... We are like 400 people watching right now. Oh, hello. At least we combine both YouTube and Twitch. But 300 people watching right now on YouTube. And am I not in the right system? I'm not. Okay, wonderful. What is going on here? Does it really want me to... What? Why did it... Stupid thing. You stupid, stupid thing. God damn it. It's decided because it couldn't make it in one jump, then it decided to jump into a neutron star. Yeah, I don't want a neutron scoop right now on this ship. God damn it. It should... In my mind, hopefully the route plotter should have been able to go... Yeah, computer missed the bubble, I got confused. It should be able to say, okay, so it's 2 jumps, but it's also 2 jumps if you go for a neutron scoop. But neutron scoops are obviously, well, taking longer than just normal jumps. So, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm making an absolute mess of this. But so far, we got the Become Allied, and we collected our bounty. So now we need to go and level up him, pin a blueprint. And then we can go and look at Marshall Hicks as the next one. So, where is this guy? Right there. I like engineers that get like much larger stations than we do in the bubble out here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
We have low life something. What was it again? Low lifestyle says got elite because of D3AC. That's something I think that's funny. How do you even come across the channel if you're not playing elite to start with? That's something I never understood, but I guess YouTube is doing something right then. Or maybe you were like looking at the game and then you were looking up videos on it and then you decided to get it because of my videos. I don't know. I'm just guessing right now, but what's my recommendation? Just got here to Colonia and only have your Phantom Explorer. You need to buy a ship here, right, for engineers. It popped up randomly. Okay, well, thank you, YouTube, and welcome to the league. I recommend you just take the ship you have and just fit modules on that. I mean, if you have an exploration Phantom Explorer, just like take out some of your internals, like take out your, what do I know, SRV bay or something like that, and fit modules, and then yeah, fit some modules that you can engineer, and then fly to the engineer and engineer them. Simple as that. Okay, cool. Somebody said over there that a couple of my students don't play, but watch people play, and I've streamed your game so that they can see and ask questions. I mean, to be fair, I also watch, like, there's a few YouTubers I still watch, even though it's games that I haven't played in years. But it's one of those situations where you find them because they show up when you search for a specific game that you enjoy at the time. But then, even after you may have lost interest in the game, you still stick around because you enjoy their content, right? Jingles, Mighty Jingles is one of them. Used to play World of Tanks, World of Warships, like way back years ago. Haven't booted up those games in years, but still watch his videos because I think it's good entertainment. Can you transfer ships from a station to your carrier? Yes, you can. The brick. Nice. I like that one. Played Elite first, then found D3A after smacking my face into the vertical learning curve.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, whoops, that's a little steep. And Jingles even did Elite videos. Like, he did some way back when the game launched, and he also did some recently. But then Cyberpunk happened, I think. Night vision? Not close enough. Yeah, good point. If you're transferring ship, Joshua also just posted, like, if you're transferring ship from the bubble, first of all, they're probably not going to be here before we leave. And it's going to be very, very expensive, so you're probably better off than buying the ship out here if you need a specific ship. Ugh. Thank you. 02. Flying into the pitch black, yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Oops.
Landing complete. Clear to disembark.
We have him unlocked. Oh, we do need to start from scratch, don't we? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. But I already have these engineered up to level 3 shield cell banks. So just quickly check here. Okay, I have enough to actually re-engineer these modules, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna engineer them again. So basically drop the engineering on them, build them up again. And do specialized. We're just gonna quickly verify the components, that we have all the components we need. We do. All the way up to grade 4. Can I strip? I can probably do one specialized. Because I need to unlock it all the way up, right, to before I can pin it. I think I'm just going to do run rapid charge and then make it back to specialized. And then upgrade that all the way. That should do it, right? And then boss shell. Do I have enough for the boss shell too? I really don't want to mess up the build. Yes, I do. Polymer capacitors. A little low on those, but other than that, it's fine. Then specialized. Oh, that's a good point. Couldn't yeah, no. I couldn't, yeah, make them rapid charge, max those out. But this size shield cell bank, I don't think I'm gonna put on any PvP ships. It also takes so much longer when you're not leveled up with them. Come on. Probably need 2 more. Nope. Need 3 more. Oh, come on, servers. Work with me. No? There we go. Experimental effect. Boss shell. And pin. Nice. And then while we are here, I might as well just upgrade this one the last bit of the way. Yeah, hamsters ran out of energy. Just somebody feed the hamsters. There we go. Okay, so that means that we are now done with leveling it up, and we have pinned the blueprint. Done. Okay, so now we need to go and look at Marsha Hicks. We need to look at all the other engineers, basically. So what we're going to do is we're just going to verify what we want to engineer, and then we're going to do those guys in one go, I think. Oh, I don't have... I need to have extra cargo on my... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's do the two. Should I do... We could do Petra. And we could do... Hold on. Let's do Marsha Hicks and Petra now, because I need a little bit extra cargo for the last guy. So let's just check here. Engineers. So what do I want to pin at Petra? I want to have the G5 hull reinforcement. Heavy duty blueprint. Yes. Okay. So I need that heavy duty blueprint there at Petra. So I just need any hull reinforcements. I think I have hull reinforcements on this ship as well, don't I? How much cargo does this one have? 32. Ooh. No, I have Guardian Shield reinforcement packs, of course. But it doesn't matter. I can still pin the blueprint. Right? I can still pin the blueprint without actually having the module there. Browse all. So I can go like, if I... Which class shall we take a look at today? Yeah, okay, so you can't go in here and you can then pin them. So that should be fine. So, hold on, let me just verify again here. What am I doing? I'm doing Marsha and Petra. Those two guys. Okay. So here I want the heavy duty here on the armor. I need to do some repinning when I come back to the bubble, but might do that on Tuesday. Okay, so I'm gonna have that there. So I just need anything up to level 5. I need something I can start with at level 1, so I can't just do the heat sinks, even though I would love to just do heat sinks all day. I need to get it to level 5. That's going to take a while. So I need to do something all the way to level 5. Okay, so I could just go and buy, I guess, a hull reinforcement pack. I guess I can get this out here. Do I have the materials for, like, I don't know, heavy-duty hull reinforcement packs? No, I'm low on core dynamics. So we're not going to do hull reinforcement packs, at least not heavy-duty. And the other ones are pretty much useless, so... Yeah, level something else. Yeah, I'm just gonna figure out what it is. What about a high-capacity Seeker missile rack? I don't know how useful that is, but... Again, military supercapacitors and low on those. Oh, this could be an issue. Okay, could I just like lightweight a chaff launcher or something like that? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna lightweight a chaff launcher. I need to just fit that into storage on my carrier or something. I want this. Okay, so I could do like lightweight chaff and just like dump it afterwards. I don't need that module, but just to get her unlocked. So we're gonna need chaff for Petra. For Marsha Hicks, I could do lightweight collectors maybe, but the problem is if this is also lightweight, I still need those. I only have 25 of them, which should be enough, I think. Otherwise, the rest feels like, nah. So we're gonna need a collector. And then we're gonna engineer that. And then it should be fine. The rest is fine, yeah. So, fit a chaff launcher, and then engineer collectors. And then I have a collector limpet already, but I think that's already engineered. So I probably want to have another one on here. Actually, you know what? Look at that. I have a collector limpet controller here, but I never engineered it. That's perfect. So basically, I just need to fit a chaff launcher. I think I have all shield boosters on this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 2 collectors I could engineer. That's nice. But I don't think I have all the materials for it, so... That's odd. Yeah, that's right. I don't have to engineer it all the way. Oh.
Thank you very much for the fun ride to Colonia, and the return trip, haha. The great training videos, and the responsiveness to chat comments. You are one of the ones making EDSA awesome. Without you, I could not have made the ramp up to actually play.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the donation. But yeah, very good point by David in chat. I don't need to go all the way to grade 5, so I could actually just go and say, we are gonna do the chaff launcher to grade 4, which we have plenty of materials for. Oh, we need light alloys here as well. Oh. Yeah, so we're just gonna do the chaff to grade 4 and then do 1 collector on my ship to grade 5. And maybe if I have enough for 2, then we can definitely do that. Because I want those lightweighted anyway. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna go fit a chaff. And then we're gonna go and get the osmium. So get osmium, get a chaff launcher. Where can I get a chaff launcher? Out here. EDDB. I need a station. I need a station close to Colonia. Colonia, yes. And I need a station that sells chaff. Find station. Ooh. Okay, so Jack Station sells it. That's, yeah, all of them basically sells it. So that's fine. Welding station, yeah, okay. Just go to Jack Station and we should be fine. Okay, so that's the battle plan.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for ascent.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's just check, just for good measures. So where are the heat sinks? The heat sinks. Heat sink launches is in This is Petra. Yes, there was Petra at Sanctuary in Asura. Does she sell it?
Beyond the port perimeter. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Sanctuary. Ah, so we can see here that it's there. It is. They actually sell heat sinks there, so I can just store a module there. That's a lot more efficient. But I still need to head back to Colonia. Wait, what? We got a raid? Hey, pilot! Sorry, man. I completely missed that. How are you doing? As you can probably guess, I was a little busy. Yes. Somebody put a spreadsheet in front of me. Where on earth did I don't even, did I even get the notification in chat? Oh, no. There's your first message. That's really weird. Oh, there's the raid. I was like, did I miss a message about a raid? But no. There we go. Hello. Okay, so Asteroid spreadsheet. Yeah, I know. 07 everybody. Hello, and how are you doing? Taking care of the bubble while we're gone, I hope. Yeah, okay, I was thinking if we should take the escape pods with us while we're going now, but then I need to add extra cargo racks because I only have 32 tons of cargo on the ship. And we're gonna need 10 for the Osmo and 25 for the escape pods. And 10 and 25 is more than 32. Okay, so we're gonna pick our osmium from the ship. I should probably sell the rest, to be honest, in case anybody needs it, because I don't want to fly it back. We have Lord Winter, who decided to delete his save file and start all over after 2,000 hours. I couldn't delete my main save, but I have an alt that I delete relatively often. Osmium can't be bought, have to mind yourself. That is correct, unless you buy it from a fleet carrier. In that case, you can buy it. And that is why that I have some spares. So there's been some people who has a little bit extra, and I got a little bit extra as well. It's not much. It's like, I think maybe I have, I can't remember, 30, 40 osmium, something like that. And I'm just going to sell the rest. So if anybody's at the North Star, they haven't mined their osmium yet, there's a good chance now you can quickly go and pick some up. As I'm gonna sell the remainder that I have left. It's also buying cells, P-cells at the moment. If you have spares of those. It's actually beautiful, by the way, when we're jumping into Colonia. I've been keeping an eye on the market out here for the cells as we were coming closer and closer to departure day. And I could just see from the point when I announced that we're gonna come like thousands of people, or 1,000 people out here, the market for those cells just crashed. Every single cell in Colonia was just bought up. And there's been people on their own initiative who has been like stockpiling these beforehand so that we had enough available. And the moment we hit Colonia, all the fleet carriers just listed their cells on the market. And from like a few hours before we arrived, there were like maybe 1,000 for sale out here. And the moment we arrived, they just jumped up and there was suddenly like 20, 30,000 cells for sale out here in Colonia. That was amazing to see. And there have been fleet carriers out here now buying cells. So if you have extras, like sell them to any fleet carrier out here at the moment, because then they will most likely be resold to other commanders who need them, so we can like distribute them amongst the people out here. Yeah. Jack Station is backlogged again. Great. Did you see that? There was this picture actually. I think it was Red Blaze who took a screenshot. I'm gonna show you when we get to the fleet carrier again. It was an amazing screenshot of the inside of Jack Station with pretty much every single landing pad just lit up. And that was taken like a few minutes after we landed, because everybody went straight to Jack Station after we landed. And this meant that the whole station was just blocked by people. You couldn't get us a parking spot at Jack Station for a few hours after, or at least a few minutes after. I don't know how long that lasted. But I'll just go and get this ship. And no, I know that the carriers are probably running out. I mean, I ran out. I had like 9,000 cells on board, and I ran out in a matter of hours. So even though I said to people, bring your own cells because you're not gonna be, you can't be sure to buy them out here. clearly a lot of people who still brought them, and I feel like the market is going to be suffering quite a bit. And I hope everybody managed to get the engineers unlocked. I know we had a few mishaps along the way with people like losing ships and stuff like that, but where are we landing? Pad 2? Pad 2. Can't find cells anywhere. Again, they are in high demand, and that's why I said bring cells from home.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
Oops. Just gonna get this on the landing pad, and then we're just gonna quickly go and look at that screenshot. Hold on, let's just quickly jump over on the other camera here. Woo! There we go. Where did I put that? Streaming, thumbnails, Colonia engineers. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. This was the screenshot that that Red Blaze posted when he arrived in at Jack Station. Just look at that. It's just everywhere. Everybody's talking up. There's a few landing pads here and there. There's one right out here. That one there is not active. There's one there. Oh no, that's a ship on that one, so that's why that's not active. Other than that, it's pretty much just everything. This is what happens when you dump like over 1,000 people in one system at once. Yeah, docking request denied. How many ships won the carrier? I don't know how many ships won the carrier. I know that there were 1,118 people, like individual commanders, docked at the fleet carrier, but they could have multiple ships. So, like, I don't know. At least I had like 18 ships with me or something. No other people brought multiple ships as well. So, how many ships we were? Probably, I would say 5,000 to 10,000, maybe, depending on how many ships people brought. In terms of commanders, around 1,100. Okay, we're here, we're refueling, and I'm gonna go to my inventory, and I'm gonna pick up some osmium. I just need 10 tons of osmium. There we go, and then I can go and set the rest up for sale. So if any of you guys need the osmium. How did I, hold on, did anybody actually sell me cells yet? I didn't check that, if I got any cells in that I can set up. No. No, I don't want a Thargoid probe. Look at that, I have 3,000 cells up already. Okay, let's get this thing up on the market then, so we can... can get this divided out to people. Carrier markets. There we go. We're buying cells at the moment, but we're gonna go and sell them instead. And we're just gonna sell them at galactic average. I don't know what galactic average is right now, but it's around that. Should be fine. Let's put... Yes. Let's put those up for sale. You can now buy cells at my fleet carrier. Go pick them up if you need them. And I'm also going to go and sell osmium at that price as well. So there's now 35 osmium up for grabs as well if you need that. That's all I have. Sorry, didn't bring anything else. And I'm gonna guess that before I reach the first engineer, or before I make it back from the engineers, at least they're gonna be gone. Okay. Just verifying that I still got my osmium. And we are gonna be heading out to Marcia Hicks. Let's start with Marcia because she needs the cargo. And I hate flying with cargo. So she is in tier. Yeah, sure. Let me just check here if people have bought the osmium already. There might actually be people docked here who already bought into it. Or bought it. And if that is the case... Let's just check. Sales. There's still 15 osmium left. How many cells are left? Where did the cells go? Still almost 4,000, that's fine. Mike DC, I'm gonna set up a buy order for osmium as well when I get back. So we can sell it to the carrier. But I'm gonna set up this nation to tier. Down there. And launch.
Confirmed. Ship released. Maintain a controlled speed until cleared.
Will the carrier have bathrooms in Odyssey? I don't think we're gonna be able to walk inside our carriers. There we go. Let's just quickly check the market for sales as well. So let's go and check here. Commodities.
Watch your six, Commander.
Sell. Running sell in Colonia. Best exports. Okay, so there's quite a bit up for sale right now. On various carriers. You can see here there's actually like thousands of them. This is so good. Love you guys. And they're even selling it in the system where people need it. That's perfect.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And let's go. So at least according to Inara, there should be plenty of opportunities to go and buy those cells if you need them, if you didn't bring your own. And if not, then at least I have 4,000 up for sale now, so that should be enough for another, well, not quite 4,000, close to 4,000, so that should be enough for what? 5 times 20 people. Is there some kind of event going on? Well, yes and no. Like, it's not an official like event, but it's just me flying 1,000 people to Colonia. And now everybody's unlocking engineers, and then we're flying back on Monday. And it's gonna be fun. TDM says jump on at the right time. Yeah, if you can, there's still 15 left. I don't know if there's still anything on the carrier. We can check when we get to the watchtower here. But anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, I would really appreciate if you would give it a like. It would help a lot. As always, YouTube loves those likes for that algorithm. Casually flying 1,000 people to Colonia. Yes, exactly. Do I use my Corvette for everything? No. I use my Corvette for shooting stuff. But since it has a lot of modules, I want engineer anyway. I just bring that along for now. Since the jump range on this is fine for Colonia, since everything is really close here. This is a beautiful moon, by the way. So the Corvette is pretty much, apart from now, it's really weird that I'm taking this planet side. It's normally something I only use for, like, yeah, PvE.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, you missed the last osmium. Okay, so the osmium is gone. There's 5 left. Well, I guess that means once I land here, I'm just gonna set up a buy order instead. So if you guys have spare osmium, if you're going out in your mine and you end up having like 13 instead of the 10 you need, go to the carrier, sell the last 3 so we can distribute it amongst people. Too many fleet carriers in Colonia. Yeah, well. Well, at least this is the daylight. That's nice. How many ships can you store in the fleet carrier? Could you theoretically use the fleet carriers for your ships? Yes, you could. And people have. What is the limit actually for guests? Is the limit 10? I can't remember.
Core dynamics, Mike Papa Alpha. Welcome, Commander. Please restrict your approach speed and give way to larger vessels.
Give way to larger vessels. I'm in a corvette.
On landing pad 1-3.
What kind of larger vessels are you expecting? I see, like...
Landing gear deployed.
Robico Mines, yes, Robico Mines is still very valid. I was running Robico Mines a few weeks ago. Mainly for the engineering materials, because, like, the biotech conductors and that kind of stuff. But you can definitely make some really good money on that as well if you want to. Yeah, but I'm not, if the limit of 40, I think, is maybe only the owner. Dongle, you have a lot of ships on the carrier. How many ships do you have? Do you have more than 10? Because somebody mentioned that maybe the limit for guests are 10. 10 ships stored. Or is it 40 for guests as well? Anyway, let's go and let's... Here you go. Here's your osmium. So, Marcia Hicks was what again? Marcia. Oh yeah, collector. Collector limpets. Let's do the 3A. I always need 3As. Misk lightweight. Verifying the materials. Materials look good. Protolite alloy should have enough. Forty is the limit for everybody. Okay, well, then you can bring up to 40 ships plus 1 you are flying, so 41 ships. So, yes, you can store a lot of ships on the fleet carrier, and you can use it for a base. However, I'm of course running like flight plans and schedules and everything now, but when we get back to the bubble, I'm not gonna post flight plans, and that means you might, if you dock your ships on the fleet carrier, you might just log in one day and find yourself in a random spot. Because if it's not an official trip I'm doing, I can't promise you where the fleet carrier is going to be. Come on. There we go. Fully. Okay, so at Marcia Hicks, any. Oh, then I need to make a decision. I guess I could take like, because cannon, I could do like a multi-cannon one maybe. Which class do you want me to focus on? Yeah, that's fine. I think I have overcharged pinned in the bubble. So I don't know. Marshall Hicks is kind of weird in terms of what you should pin. I should pin something. I think I'm just going to take the overcharged multi-cannon because then I can always select something different in the bubble. There we go. Yeah, but okay, so I'm not sure if I want the high cap multi-cannon, but if I want it, I can pin it in the bubble because I gotta have overlaps with the multi-cannons. But I know that I want the overcharged as one pin. So I can always, if I want to swap it around, I can swap around with engineer in the bubble. But overcharged multi-cannon is always a good choice. I think because yeah, then I can make my decision when I come back because I'm not gonna be able to come back out here to change my pin anytime soon. So with that, we can go here and we can say you has Osmium, you has level up, and you have a pinned blueprint. Let's move on and let's go back to Petra. Petra is in the Ausura system. Let's go and talk to Petra in Ausura. There we go. Says, thanks for mentioning jingles earlier. Yeah, of course.
Ship released. You may depart when ready.
There's a funny, it's actually funny, there's a lot of people who have the notion that if you have two YouTube channels that are covering a similar topic, that they are then competitors. That's not, I mean, I know that's how it works if you have a store. I mean, if you have two stores next to each other selling the same product, well, a customer is not going to buy the same product twice. But you can have two channels covering the same topic, but they're going to be presenting different points of view on it, or maybe they're going to be doing slightly different style. So just because that you're covering the same topic doesn't mean that you're necessarily competitors. Quite the opposite. I mean, imagine this. If, let's say somebody, not me, somebody goes out, they make a YouTube video that gets hugely popular. Okay, so a good example could be Up is Not Jump. You remember that guy who does the VR videos? He did the like Wildly Dangerous is a Nightmare video. That got hugely popular. So because he made that video, a lot of people who may not have been aware of Elite before, all of a sudden saw it because that video got so much reach. And that means it's going to pull people in to the game. And then people are going to hopefully be looking up more videos and then see that. Then hopefully you're going to find some of my videos as well. So just because, again, people are covering a similar topic doesn't mean that YouTubers are necessarily competitors. Because people may watch more than one video. Exactly, we have Andrew here. So Andrew, he started playing Elite because he watched one of Jingle's videos, and now he's here enjoying, hopefully enjoying, a live stream with me. Thank you, Jingles. Okay, back to Petra. Get her unlocked. Then we need to go and collect our escape pods. We need to figure out what to engineer at the last engineer. And then the list is done. Let's just close down some of these things. We're just gonna go and do a heat sink here. Oh, I forgot to remind me when I get there. I forgot to do the the fleet carrier market thing. You know what? We're just gonna put this on like ish autopilot and go and fix that while we're flying here, because I think stop that. think we can just quickly go here, Osmium, osmium. We are still selling. We already sold. already sold like, how many is that? 700 of them. But where does osmium go? Osmium is further down, isn't it? Yes. Osmium. I'm gonna set up a buy order for osmium, galactic average, and I'm just gonna buy, I don't know, a lot. Like, whatever. Like so. Okay, if you have spare osmium, actually, if people really want to go and dump osmium, I'm gonna allow them to go over 5,000. There we go. If you have spare osmium, you can now go and you can dump it on the carrier, and then I will be sure to redistribute it to other people. Seth asks to remember watching the Jingles videos, and then he stopped playing. I'm wondering why. No, if you okay, so I've been following Jingles for quite a few years, and he always has like World of Tanks, World of Warships that he's covering. Pretty much ever since his channel was created, and then he always have these like he picks up a game, he plays it for a few months, makes videos on it, and then he moves on to something else. And I feel like those are the games that he like. This is like. Relax, get out, play something else that not World of Warship, World of Tanks kind of games. He did it with, was it XComs? I watched his XComs series, that was really funny. I like that one. He did it with Elite, right now he's doing Cyberpunk. So, I mean, he switches it up time to time. So I don't think it's because he stopped playing, I think maybe he just didn't feel like doing more Elite videos. And now he feel like running around and doing Cyberpunk videos, which I can understand. How's the Colonia trip going? Colonia trip's going wonderful. We got some speed up with the unlocks now. Tucked back at the North Star, yeah. Welcome home.
Orbital flight.
Oh, coming in a little fast here. Let's just bleed off a bit of speed. Yeah, I guess you guys can't see much here. I'm gonna try to see if we can. Oh, we're right above it right now. Just gonna do a little spiral here. Whee! Yeah, right. He did Jurassic Park as well, didn't he? Oh.
Dynamics Mike Papa Alpha. We're pleased to have you with us. Enjoy your stay, Commander. Landing permission denied. Stay on course and resubmit docking request when in range. Permission authorized. Cleared to land at docking bay 1-4.
The trip out here was really, really fun. I mean, I would never imagine that people would find it so fun to just basically sit in the fleet carrier and get jumped from A to B for 15 hours. But you guys should have seen the Discord chat. It was, I mean, I was sitting there at work and I was just having the chat run on one of the other monitors. So I could keep an eye on what people were on about, and it was just, yeah, it was hilarious. And remember, we're gonna have a 2-day trip back home where we can sit and we can have more shenanigans. Okay, so let's just jump down. Let's just swap out one of the modules for... I think I have a kill wound scanner on this that I actually don't really need, so I might actually just get rid of that. And it's unengineered. So, you know what, I'm just gonna... I think I have an unengineered kill wound scanner on this. If I have that, I'm just gonna sell that, because I can always buy a new one in the bubble. That is also a good point when he has his PC under repair. That could also be why, yeah. Should buy another fleet carrier. First of all, you can only have one, so that would mean per character. That means one of my alts would need to own a fleet carrier. I don't feel like having money enough to actually have two. Okay. Kill wound scanner, unengineered. Be gone. Chaff, heatsink. Chaff, heatsink. Where was it we ended up? What did we... Lightweight what? Did we want to lightweight a chaff? Was... I can't remember what we decided though. I think we ended up lightweighting something, didn't we? I should have wrote this down. Petra. Yeah, I think I ended up just saying, let's just lightweight a chaff launcher. How many bunnies are in Colonia? Right now, 2, I think. Unless there are other people who own bunnies who is on the fleet carrier. Okay. Kill wound scanner. C-rated. Be gone. Chaff. Hello. And engineering workshop. And chaff. And chaff. And lightweight chaff. And whatever. Was that done enough? Oh, come on. RNGesus. Work with me. How much are fleet carrier? Let me show you in a second. I'm gonna show you this again. Shameless self-promotion here. Coming up. Just get this thing unlocked. And there we go. Level 5. And just gonna check Discord again. Petra is, yes, heavy hull reinforcement heavy duty. So browse all hull reinforcements. Heavy duty hull reinforcements. Pin. Nice. So that means on our spreadsheet Petra is leveled up and blueprint is pinned. Is engineering still RNG? No. You now get an increase every time you roll. You pinned armor upgrade. Did I pin the wrong blueprint? Hull reinforcements? No. It is heavy duty hull reinforcements. It's not armor. Why not heavy duty armor? Frees up Celine Jane. Because I think Celine Jane is right now having... I think I have my armor on Celine Jane. If I recall. But I think I have my heavy duty hull reinforcement on Celine Jane, right? If we go and check on here. Here actually. So right now I have it on Petra, but if you find Celine Jane. So you can see here, one of the issues is you can free up, if we go with the heavy duty here, the heavy duty is only done by Petra and Celine Jane. Right now I have heavy duty hull reinforcement packs on Celine Jane, I think. Or maybe I have armor. I can't remember. I think I have hull reinforcement packs. But I'm going to pin that at Petra, and then I'm going to move the other one over at Celine Jane. So it just means I could do the other way around, so I don't have to. Yeah, heavy duty armor is always needed, and that's why, again, you always need that. But here on the armor, you could go heavy duty, you could go thermal, and it's easy to swap Celine out later. So that's why I'm gonna go and pin the secure one, pin the one you always need in Colonia, and that is the heavy duty hull reinforcement packs. So that means we are done with Petra. So that means now we need to go back, we pick up the occupied escape pod, and we need to figure out what we're going to engineer. I'm just gonna make sure, do I even have, hold on, give me a second here. There we go, sorry about that. We gotta figure out what we're gonna pin with, what is his name even? Etienne Dawn. Etienne Dawn? Yeah. Let's just go data. Let's just go engineers. And let's find that dude. I wanted to make sure I have the connector running. I think I actually forgot to start it today. Update. So we have our materials up to date. We actually engineered the kill wound scanner now if we kept that. Oops. Lightweight life support. That would be a good option because lightweight life support is the only one that does that, isn't he? Yes, so I probably want to do that with this ship, but we need something else to get us up to level 5. That's the one we're gonna pin anyway. So I think like a utility mount, like he probably sells kill wound scanners, doesn't he? What system is he in? Let's just check what he sells. Loss. He's in this system. Just gonna quickly check what he sells. Loss, and he is at probably Kraken's Retreat, right? Service installation. Yeah, faction, that's him. Outfitting. PAs. He does sell kill wound scanners. He sells life support, power distributors. Yes, you only need to roll for grade 4. But okay, so the trick is you only need to upgrade to grade 5, and then reach grade 5. How do I explain this? So when you get there, they are level 1. You rank them up to level 1. And by every time you level them up, like so then you roll grade 1 upgrades until you unlock them at grade 2, then you roll grade 2 until you unlock grade 3, and so forth. And that means once you unlock grade 5, you can pin the grade 5 blueprints. But you actually don't need to roll grade 5 upgrades. But in this case, I do want to run and upgrade my life support while we're at it. But I think I'm just going to fly over there. We're going to ditch that chaff launches if we don't really need it, and just get a like a D-rated kill wound scanner, and then upgrade that, because we should have materials for that, I guess. Right, if I take and just do like a fast scan, kill wound scanner, do we have stuff for that? Yes. We have plenty of stuff, so that's what we're gonna fly over to him. Cool, go. We are gonna go, and we're gonna pick up the escape pods, go to him, unlock him, and then we're good. I promised to show you the fleet carrier thing. If you head to the Commando's Toolbox again, and you go to the fleet carrier calculator I showed earlier, if you are interested in how much you're gonna pay for your fleet carriers, you go and select the modules you want, like that maybe, or maybe more like that actually. And then you can now see down here what the fleet carrier is costing you, how much upkeep you need weekly, monthly, or yearly. and how much cargo you have on it, and then you can just calculate it from there. Very, very easy. Okay, let's go and head back. To the fleet carrier. For that, all over the place. Do you need the materials for each module you upgrade? Yes. Yes, after you pin it. So pinning... there was someone asking how pinning works. Nope, that's not what I want. Pinning allows you to access the blueprint remotely. So any station has like a remote engineering workshop, and you can go and the blueprints you've pinned you can access remotely. So that's why you're gonna be pinning the useful blueprints, so you can access those remotely, those you use often. And the more specialized one, you have to go and visit engineers. This is why something like the shield cell banks is so good to pin out here, because you can't get that in the bubble, the Grade 4 shield cell banks. But I think we have to go into Super Cruise first, because it's below the horizon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But again, guys, do remember to give the stream a like. It really helps a lot. And when we reach 400 likes in the live stream, I'll set up a discount code for you guys, so you get yourself some of the merch that you can see down that corner, down there. Look at that. Jackets, hoodies, beanies, mugs, all that kind of good stuff. How am I able to see in an hour how much materials I have? So I'm running... Oops. I'm running the Elite Dangerous Market Connector, as you can see here. And not only does that update my ships, but it also updates my materials. And then I have it linked to my profile on Inaura. And then it just updates the materials that I have whenever I click. It updates on its own, but you can also force update it. And it's just super, super handy. And also, when you're running the Elite Dangerous Market Connector while you're playing, every time you dock, it's going to update market data from that station. And that's how, when you go into the market in, like, what do I know, EDDB or Inaura, and you look for market data, that's why we can see it. That's because players are running around with the Market Connector running and updating prices. You sent me a PM, Dunkel? Let me just check it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Did I not fully upgrade Petra? Right. Well. Thank you, Dongle. Petra was in that system. God damn it, Astro.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're just gonna go back then. That would have been embarrassing, going back and then realizing that I didn't upgrade all the way. Yeah, time to make a U-turn. See, now that's a loop of shame. I made a loop of shame all the way to the neighboring system. The super loop of shame. The loop of shame of doom. actually just speed this thing up a bit so it's a bit faster. Oh. And then I have all day tomorrow to get some. I still haven't done that video. I need to get that video started. I'll need to go on my now only character in the bubble. I need to go and do some B-roll recording in the bubble, and I need to record another video in the bubble as well. There's quite a bit of things to do. Might delay that video until Wednesday, maybe. I'm thinking because I want to do a video. I want to do a video on the new frameshift drive and how to unlock it. And ideally I wanted that video to come out tomorrow. I haven't recorded anything yet, but the problem is I need to... So what I'm considering here is, do I record it and collect all the materials for it on my alt, which has no engineers unlocked, it has very, very poor jump range ship, and it's going to take a while to get around, and very little money as well. So that's one option. Alternatively, I record the video when we get back and then hope I can get it out on Wednesday. That's also an option. But if I do that, then I need to use my alt to go down and record some B-rolls in the Pleiades sector. Bunny's not here. Can you hear bunnies? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna record that B-roll and then get that video out on Wednesday. What would I recommend for Marsha Hicks? I think Marsha Hicks was... I think I took the... was that the multi-cannon? I think overcharged multi-cannons. I think I'm going to record that video when I get back. Yeah, I think I'm going to record that video when I get back and then have the other video come out tomorrow instead.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, just jump all the way back to the bubble and then record the video and then roll back to the Colonia again. I mean, what's the speed record for like going to Colonia and like really? I mean, I guess I could do it if I really pushed for it. I could probably go back in like 2-3 hours, each way, of course, plus recording. I don't think that's gonna happen, especially because I would need to go back, record, and then be back here so I could move the fleet carrier out to for the excursion tomorrow. So. Yeah, 1 hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, but that is a purpose-built like speed anaconda. I don't have that out here. I have my Phantom. I could probably strip down a Phantom and get a decent jump range out of it, but Why did it drop me so far out?
Core dynamics, Mike Papa Alpha. All port facilities are
Getting 60 light years of DBX, that's pretty good. It's okay.
access denied. Stay on course.
Ah, not in range.
Docking request when in range. Permission authorized. Please head directly for Bay 1-1.
1-1. If you were the top 75% of the community goal, it should have been delivered to you. I can't remember the station name, but you can go into any station and go to your stored modules. You can see it there.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected. Scan detected.
No auto docking? No.
Docking complete. Commence power down. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
That was all I needed. That one click is why we turned around. God damn it. And we still have that pinned. Great. And there we have Petra. I haven't pinned anything yet. I should probably go and fix that at some point. We turned around for one click. Yes, we did. We turned around for one click. Oh, not here. We're going to Colonia now.
Landing locks are off.
Well, this seems familiar. Deja vu. All right.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, let's check this again. This is beginning to get there. We just need to pick up the escape pods, hand those in, level him up with the what was it we were looking at? Kill wound scanner again. Still obscured. Come on.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2,
Okay, so pick up escape pods, and then we're almost done. Oh, we are only 54 likes away from the like goal, so you guys can get yourselves some cheap merchandise.
fuel scooping.
So if you want to help out, help the live stream, help the channel, make me happy,
Disengaged.
then do go down and give the stream a like. It helps a lot. Oh, oops. There will always be some, but funny thing is, a dislike still counts as an interaction, and what YouTube does is count interactions now, so it actually still helps. But of course, I do prefer likes over dislikes, but it still helps. All-time favorite ship in Elite? I don't know. I think maybe Phantom, maybe Mark II, Crate Mark II. I don't know. I like those ships, they're really good. DBX, like the DBX 2, it's a good ship. We could just check the market while we have the fleet carrier anyway, just to see how we're doing with the sales, if people they have bought them, if we need to set up new buy orders, that kind of stuff. Can we stop in time? It's gonna be close. Oh, I got it.
Hello, Commander. Please remain alert for other ships in the vicinity. Request confirmed. Move to your designated pad, Commander.
Scan detected.
Go.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. Okay, let's quickly check the market.
Docking successful. Enjoy your stay. Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
Okay, we still have cells for sale, so that's good. Somebody's being shot at. And we're still buying osmium. How much osmium have I gotten yet? Not a lot, I can see. Why is it not allowing me access to the fleet carriers? Fleet carriers sometimes. Okay, relock. Yeah, I know, I'm getting really close to, Donkers, I just had a glimpse under my channel name, getting really close to 75,000, I think like less than 400 away now. Can I have access to my fleet carrier now? Thank you. Very kind of you. Well, we have 19 tons of osmium, that's nice, we still have a lot of cells, that's good. And we have occupied escape pods. Come to me, occupied escape pods. Yeah, where is dude Loss, of course. Yes, Loss. Oh, he's far away, isn't he? That's 2 jumps. Outrageous. Look at that view, though, coming out of the fleet carrier. Just a shame that planet there is tilted a little bit so we could see the rings. You can barely make out the rings on the planet. Is it even possible to both sell and put up a buy order at the same time? No. I can only sell or buy. Otherwise, I would have both buy and sell orders up for both osmium and cells. But I can only do one or the other. This means I'm gonna be constantly alternating the carrier between buying and selling. Right, we need to do 2 jumps. Kit, you're very welcome. So right now we're actually selling cells, but it looks like maybe the rush for cells is dying down a bit. At least I didn't sell everything out immediately. So that's good. Nightwell says, where does the carrier even store the ships it stores? Like, even for the owner. The fleet carriers like TARDIS, as Stoggle said earlier, they're like a TARDIS, they're big on the inside. Yeah, that's a good point that as the US time zone people begin to come online, I'm probably gonna be picking up again. But I'm just glad, I was just really afraid that we're not gonna be able to have anything up for sale at all. But it seems we, like, even with all the other carriers that are stockpiled them, that we are actually able to keep a decent supply. But are we allowed to land on other carriers? If the fleet carrier owner has opened it up for others to join, then yes. But yeah, of course. It's up to the owner of the fleet carrier. If they've set it up so you can request docking, then you can dock. Just be careful locking off on a carrier that you are not familiar with, and where you don't know the flight schedule, because if you dock at a random carrier and you log off and then log back in, that carrier could be at the other end of the galaxy. And that'll probably not be a lot of fun, because you don't know when that carrier is going to be close to the bubble again. But of course, if you're docking, you can always, if you need a place to dock, you can either dock at a station or you're more than welcome to dock at the North Star. Again, I have all the flight plans so you know exactly when it's moving. It's all on Discord. Find that at discord.d2a.com if you join that server. You can find all the flight plans so you know when I'm going, where I'm going, and when I will be back again. Very welcome. When did they add multiple galaxies? They didn't. We're still in the Milky Way. We're just a little further away from home. Do escape pods unlocked need to be gathered from megaship or bought? Both works fine. You just need to get your hands on them somehow. But I don't see any reason why they would make a new galaxy. We haven't even explored 1% of this one. So let's finish this one first, then we worry about Andromeda next. Do we need tritium? I think we have enough tritium at least for the trips, and we have the Dunkelaw's Purple Nebula sitting waiting for us in the Collection of Wonders to refuel us once we get there, if needed. So I think we're good for tritium at the moment, but thanks for the offer. More people saying thanks for trip and their first time in Colonia. It's a beautiful area. Just like look at the stars. Now with the view, and the problem is, once you've been to Colonia, when you come back to the bubble, the sky just, or the backdrop is just gonna look dull and boring when you're used to this, like, purple, like, vibrant, yeah.
Core dynamic Mike, Papa Alpha. Welcome, Commander. Please restrict your approach speed and give way to larger vessels. Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 1-1.
Where are we? 1-1, the other side of the station, I guess? No. Well, the first time with this character I'm in Colonia, but I have an account that lives out here permanently. So, I'm familiar with it.
Landing gear deployed.
Please reduce your speed, Commander.
Scan detected.
But this character has actually been out in this area before, but that was before Colonia existed. So back when this character was in this area last,
5-0.
there was no Colonia.
Touchdown confirmed.
And there were no engineers either. So that was in a like 30-something light year Asp Explorer, unengineered, just roaming around the galaxy. Now that took a lot of time to get anywhere. The galaxy felt a lot bigger back then. Yeah, it took me 3 months. I went into the core and then back, and then took a few detours around, but that took a while. Okay, here you go. I don't know why you need occupied escape pods, but whatever. Revco, you missed the 0 there. It's 22,000 light years from the bubble. Any tips for, well, I mean, find a neutron star, I think. Yeah, it took me like 3 months again to get out there and back. It was an amazing trip, I liked it, but when I got back, and that's why you see me fly the Asp Explorer very, very little, because after spending 3 months in space in an Asp Explorer, not seeing the inside of a station, you kind of have had enough of that ship. And the Asp Explorer is an amazing ship, but I'm just so tired of it. Okay, so that chaff launcher we did lightweight is like, yeah, we don't really need that, I guess. So I'm just gonna basically go and exchange it up for something else. Kill one scanner, derated, I guess. Yes, paddles like an iceberg. Okay, engineering workshop, what are we doing here? We're doing kill one scanners. Yes, we are. And we're just doing like lightweight on it. Guess we're still doing lightweight. Because we just need it up to unlock the level 5, then we can do the... No, we don't want to do lightweight. We're going to do something else. We're going to do reinforced. Yes, because we have tons of materials for that. So we're going to make a reinforced one. Oh, hold on. Oh, fast scan. Fast scan. Yes, we're going to do fast scan on it. That's actually somewhat useful. Could you land on planets back then? No, there were no planet landing back then. Level 3 unlocked. I think if you go way back to some of my earliest videos, there might still be videos of it. Of that asp build I had back then. Okay, we're level 5. We're gonna finish it. Why not? There we go. Life support. Yeah, the level 5 lightweight life support is worth the trip alone. Pin. So that now means that he has those. We're done. Ta-da! Let's get back on the North Star, I guess. Is there a way to transfer cells from one ship to another? You can either jettison them and have them scoop it up with collector limpets, or you can transfer it over a carrier. Sell it to the carrier, then have the carrier sell it back to the other player. That's the two only options. Go. Should we celebrate with a honk? Honk. Okay, how are we doing for the Colonia? We are already. Is that above the horizon? It is. Did you pin? Yes, I did pin. Where is he? There he is. You can see the little pin icon there. And we can also go and view pin blueprint. And we can see here we have grade 5 lightweight life support pinned.
Frameshift drive charging.
Again, if you're enjoying the live stream, if you're enjoying the trip out to Colonia, I would love if you would go and give the stream a like as well. Where are we at in terms of like goals? Are we getting there? Let me find my dashboard here. Getting really close. Okay, we're 17 away. Come on, guys. Let's get the last 17. Must be 17 of you out there who has not liked the live stream yet. So we can get, at the very least, then to help the people who are interested in getting some merch, we can get and set that up. What's my opinion on engineered attachments for guns in Odyssey? I'm expecting it. I would expect we're gonna get that. And we're at 400. Great. Thank you, guys. Very much appreciated. Let me just, you know what? Normally I keep these codes active. Normally I keep these codes active until the end of a live stream, but since I am done with everything I wanted to do today, what I'm gonna do instead is we're gonna create a code now, and I will keep it active until we get back to the bubble. So let this be like a Colonia trip celebration code. Right? So we guys gotta put up a code, and I think I already know what it is. Normally I would ask you guys for suggestions, but it's gotta be honk, isn't it? It has to be honk. Yes. I think the code has to be honk. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna set up a code, and we're gonna get you guys a 10% discount, and I'm gonna keep that running until the end of the Colonia trip now. But let me just quickly log in here. Squarespace. And log me in. Thank you. I mean, with all the fun people had in chat, there could be no other name, could there? I'm just gonna try to both manage setting up discount codes and not crash into something while I fly. Discounts, yes. And add discounts. This is gonna be Colonia trip. And discount code's gonna be honk, all caps. Discount's gonna be 10%. Oh, there we go. Let's try not to actually keep an eye where we're flying. And the code is going to expire not after live stream, but a little bit later. We're gonna go back that day at. I'm gonna go delete it manually, I guess. There we go. So that should now be up and running. Yes, honk. Oh wow, chat. So if you use the code honk, I'm gonna post that in there, and Dongalore also has. Then you get 10% off the merch store. You can find the merch store at d2eastore.com. You can find hoods, hoodies and sweatshirts, t-shirts and mugs, like the always popular Remember Your Limpets mug. And hopefully we're also going to be able to make a North Star mug. Maybe you do a honk mug. Could be fun. Honk honk. I'll see what I can come up with in terms of designs. And yeah, go check it out. Who knows, there might be something you like. But you can find again that at d2astore.com, and if you use the code HONK now, you get 10%. I'm going to keep that code active until we arrive back in the bubble. Stream exclusives are also shared on Discord. No, that's fine. Let's share it on Discord. I mean, there's no reason to keep people in the dark. You're welcome at this carrier. Well, I paid 5 billion for it, so I sure hope so.
Permission granted. Check your landing pad assignment.
Where are we at? 03? We are at 03. Yeah, it just seems weird. They could have added, I think they could have added a few voice lines that are specific to the fleet carrier owner. And refuel. I'm gonna get over in a more comfortable ship to fly. Why did I even bring this? I don't know. The one-way trip. It's been my new favorite ship lately. Osmium status. Oh yeah, right. Let's check the osmium status. So we still have 2,600 cells up for sale. And osmium, I don't think there's been a whole lot of it sold. It doesn't seem like there's much. Ugh, that bug. Frontier, please. No, I have 29 osmium now, so I'm gonna keep that up for a bit, and then I'll set up an osmium order, osmium sell order tomorrow, so that we have that. We get this thing redistributed to people. And again, of course, the sales you can already go on. You can buy those now. But again, osmium you can easily get. You just need to go and mine it at like one of the metallic rings in Colonia, and you should be good. But I think with that, I'm now done with what I needed to do today. I now need to go back to the bubble and I need to go and record some B-roll so I can finish that video for tomorrow. But I hope you'll come by Discord. Again, it's been a ton of fun with all the people on Discord. I've been having a blast. I know you guys have. I'll be hanging out over on Discord and the voice challenge here after the live stream, so I hope you'll come by. And again, as always, now you can find a whole host of links in the chat. You can find links for the Commander's Toolbox, where you can find all your guides and tools for Elite Dangerous. You can also, if you want to support the channel, you can do that on tip.d2a.com or on a recurring basis through Patreon at patreon.d2a.com. And of course, Patreons always get a discount on merchandise, not just doing special events, but at all times. And then finally, of course, as I said, we have a Discord server for the channel's community. You can find that at discord.d2a.com. And remember to use the discount code HONK on the d2astore.com. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys.